Hiya, welcome to LSB Feasters Radio Channel and Travel Corner, where we keep great radio from the past alive. Hi, I'm Ellis, radio's second best friend, and today we are going to St. Louis and 1430 WIL. WIL in St. Louis was a legendary rock and roll radio station. In fact, it was one of the first rock and roll radio stations in the country back in the 1950s. It was a powerhouse top 40 station in the 60s until KXOK ate their lunch. But some legendary names went through WIL back in the day. We're talking like Jack Carney, Dan Ingram, and the voice heard on this air check, the one and only Ron Lundy. Now, you may know Ron Lundy from his days doing middays at WABC or WCBS FM, but before all of that, he was a personality on WIL. And the reason he got to New York was because his co-worker, Dan Ingram, went to New York. And a few years later, Dan Ingram talked WABC management into hiring Ron Lundy. So on this air check, you get to hear a very young pre-WABC Ron Lundy. It's pretty cool to listen to. If you like what you hear, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel too if you like. And after you do, smack that bell. And you will be notified whenever we post anything new. All right, if you're ready, I'm just excited. That's not hand sanitizer. Let's go back to the 1960s and Ron Lundy on 1430 WIL St. Louis.
St. Louis. The Reverend Bill Beanie, at odds with state officials over operation of his Missouri Youth Ranch for wayward boys, has come up with a new challenge to state officials refusing to license the ranch. The minister has challenged state officials involved in the feud with him to take a polygraph or lie detector test on the ranch issue. The St. Louis Baptist evangelist says he'll take the test, and he asks, will they? The Reverend Mr. Beanie will be in Jefferson City tonight. Through the test, the minister hopes to prove that the license for the ranch had been refused because of personal animosity, as he puts it, towards him. St. Charles, some residents of Harvest Acres in St. Charles County have filed suit against the developer, the Twillman Construction Company. The suit is in regard to the water supply, which has a high salt content. The suit charges the developer sold the homes under the pretense the water supply had state approval. The Twillman Company says the water supply has been approved by the State Department of Welfare.
You are listening to WIL, award-winning Action Central News.
Say, ever stop to think how many different people you are? Well, you're perhaps a painter, a chef, a tutor for the children, a hostess, a chauffeur, many things to many people. Ever stop to think that the Bank of St. Louis is just like yourself in this respect, many things to many people? A place for the safekeeping of your money and paying you 4% on one-year savings certificates. Besides, a family friend offering you checking account services, safe deposit box service, personal, automobile, and home improvement loan service, real estate listing and sales service, and many, many more. So why not call Garfield 1-1850 or drop by the Bank of St. Louis and find out just how friendly and helpful the Bank of St. Louis can be. Let the Bank of St. Louis be your partner for life in all transactions you may have financially. That's the full-service Bank of St. Louis, Washington to Lucas at 9th.
Now, on WIL Action Central News, The World Today.
Washington Attorney General Robert Kennedy, back in the U.S. after a world tour, says he's more encouraged about the state of the world than when he left New York. Spaceman John Glenn and his fellow astronauts are getting set for another big welcome tomorrow, this time in New York. Washington. Glenn told a Senate committee today that one day there'll be high-powered space autos traveling the skies. New York. The rail industry and operating rail unions are already squabbling over a presidential commission's proposal for a vast overhaul of railroad work and pay practices.
Weather. Here's the weather report.
WIL revised weather. WIL weather ball steady blue. Fair cold tonight. Low near zero. Tomorrow fair, warmer, high in the low 20s. Winds from the north 10 to 15 miles per hour this afternoon, diminishing tonight. Relative humidity 43%. Clear skies. Sea level pressure 30.54 rising. Temperature 21 degrees. That's 2-1. Latest news has been brought to you by the Bank of St. Louis. Washington to Lucas at night. Bank of St. Louis is a member of the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. Fred DePere reporting from WIL Action Central, winner of broadcasting's most coveted award, Public Trust.
a little breath and do like this. Chubby Checker, that's the twist. Survey of 13 this week on the WIL Silver Dollar Survey. Well, back to the very confusing Ron Lundy show now at 6 minutes before 6. WIL DJ Derby time.
This announcement is for big men
and tall men. Now you big men, you tall men can get your clothes at famous Robert Hall. Low overhead cash prices.
Now at last, you big men, you tall men can get quality tailored suits for only $49.95 at Robert Hall. The guaranteed to fit alterations are free.
Now Robert Hall offers you suits, coats, outdoor jackets, slacks, raincoats, sport coats, shirts.
Top styles, larger selections, lower prices. Sizes up through size 60.
Why pay more? Visit the new department for big men and tall men at Robert Hall.
See the complete selection of quality clothing at greater savings. The suits for big men at only $49.95, including alterations.
If you're big, if you're tall, save on clothes at Robert Hall.
It's 21 degrees right now under a clear sky, and it's cold. It's going to be colder than that tonight before it's over with. Saying congratulations to Pat Breeden of 102 Mark Drive in Caseyville, Illinois, another winner of this week's Pick Hit from wonderful WIL. We give away 25 copies, you know, each and every week right here on the Ron Lundy Silver Dollar Survey Show. If you'd like to have a copy of the Pick Hit, this week it's by the Angels, Cry Baby Cry. Well, just send a postcard to Pick Hit, WIL, Broadcast House, St. Louis. They got a flash. There's a proven way to reduce the risk of death and injury by more than half, and that's with auto safety belts. Safety councils, automobile clubs, the American Medical Association all agree that safety belts are your family's greatest protection against accident casualties. So for your family's sake, drive to Rayco without delay and equip your car with safety belts. Rayco safety belts, certified by every state and installed according to official standards. Available in decorator colors with expert installation free. Convenient credit terms available. Be sure to get your Rayco safety belts and to save on all the finest for your car. To enjoy smarter, smoother, safer driving, drive to the only two stores selling nothing but Rayco products, 5950 Natural Bridge near Goodfellow and 1142 South Brentwood, a block north of Highway 40. Both open Monday through Saturday from 9 until 5:30.
Wonderful WIL.
I'll drink to that.
Where there's life, there's blood. You're sitting there with the lights turned low. You're all wrapped up in the late, late show.
This calls for Bud. This calls for Bud.
Where there's life, there's Bud.
Budweiser beer.
That's Kenny Ball's Midnight Moscow. That's number 12 this week in St. Louis, naturally, on the WIL official Silver Dollar Survey. This Ron Lundy.
There's a personal touch at your AG store. A friendly kind of feeling when you open the door. You get custom service and consistent quality too.
Choice of cuts of meats prepared especially for you.
Shopping is a pleasure, it's so easy to do. Where your dollar's worth much more at your friendly AG store.
AG is a CCA sponsor at 6 o'clock.
Here's yours truly, wonderful WIL with the weather.
The guy says fair, cold tonight, the low around nothing, around 0.